Well, it's Friday, and here at KUSI, that means it's time for the countdown to the Prep Pigskin Report.
Papa Pig himself, KUSI Sports Director Paul Rudy, is live today at Grossmont High to take us to all of the action. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Sandra. Hi, Alan. Yeah, it's the Battle of the Musket here at Grossmont as the Foothillers host the second-ranked team in the section, Helix Scotties, and they will have their hands full. In the next 2 hours, we'll be periodically stopping off at all the places that will be featured tonight on the PPR. We'll have highlights from 33 games. But as we're wont to do, we have 3 minutes here. We're going to talk to one of them. First of all, I should introduce my sidekick, Troy Starr, who formerly has a state championship ring with the Helix Scotties. And to his left is the man who helps pay Coach Starr's salary. His name is Paul Dyke, and he runs the show at El Cajon Ford. We're out in East County, Paul. We thought we'd take this opportunity to speak with you. I know you have 1,001 different advertising options, and yet you've been loyal to the PPR. For that, my eternal gratitude. Why us and not somewhere else?
Well, it's my favorite show on TV.
Well, that's a good enough reason.
That doesn't hurt, and I wasn't a football guy. But I started watching your show, and I realized how important it is to the community, and the customers that are watching, my customers that watch your show are who I want in the store. I want family values. I want people that pay attention to scholarship kids, athletics, doing the right thing, and it just works out. And everybody says, hey, I saw you last night on PPR.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, tell us about your new spokesperson, Anthony Gwynn Jr.
Yeah, super cool. His dad always said, as Tony Gwynn said, nobody beats El Cajon Ford, and now Tony Gwynn Jr. is doing it, so we're super excited about that.
Fantastic.
You know, let me tell you something. If we ever rob a bank, we want this guy driving the getaway car. Besides selling trucks, you drive trucks, you've been behind the wheel as a race car driver, still behind it. Tell us about the steering with your throttle foot.
Yeah, well, the family is most important to me, and the kids have been racing. I do a lot of racing. We enjoy racing up at Verona Speedway, local track. We do a little traveling.
Which one are you here?
The 33 car there.
The 33 car, the orange car?
Yeah, I think we come from the back and win this one, so that was a good night. You guys.
Hey, Paul, Hurricane Harvey destroyed over 1 million cars. Buyer beware. You go to test drive a car somewhere and it smells like the Gulf of Mexico, you got a problem. Why do you want to buy a used car at El Cajon Ford?
Well, we definitely look for those things, and most of our cars are all trade-ins. We know them coming through the service department. We try to buy the cars that have been serviced and we know they've been taken care of, and we definitely look for that stuff. And those cars are going to show up here because Texas is one of the bandit states where they can do some crazy stuff with titles, and they can show up here and nobody know.
Who wins this football game?
I think Helix is going to win it. You know, they've been running the clock on everybody, but they're not going to do it on Grossmont. I think it's going to be a close game. Grossmont's been putting up big points too, so it's going to be a close game.
I think that's what's at stake here, the Battle of the Musket, which has been at Helix High for so long.
It's permanently mounted to the library wall.
All right, so maybe they'll have to take it down. It would be a major upset if it happens, but if they don't even run, I think Tom Carlo's bunch, if they can keep it from a running clock, they'll consider that a win.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have much more coming up. Quick programming note, we're going to have a bunch of games coming away, 33 in all. There's at the top of the marquee, and can we go through the board, all the places we're going to be, as we try to bring you the most comprehensive high school football show of its kind. The Renovation Realty Final Four looks like this. And stay up for those 4 games because we have 4 doozies at the back end of the show, and I guess we don't have that graphic. So concludes our first hit. We'll have a bunch more coming away. Back to you, Alan. Back to you, Sandra.